Hello, welcome back. Now this is the next video after the question. Now here we have a specific question asking us to explain what is a limiting factor. Now we may prefer using marking schemes so we can know exactly what do the examiner want. So you can see they want us to mention that photosynthesis is affected by more than one factor and rate is limited by the factor near its minimum value. So limiting factor is the factor normally at its minimum value which affects the rate of photosynthesis. Okay, so you can mention it in that way, or you can say that normally photosynthesis is affected by more than one factor, and these factors, when they are at minimum, they are the one that really tells us, really determines what the rate is, and so they are called the limiting factors. Hope that was clear. You just have to explain in your own words, but these are the concepts you should include in your answers. Then we go to the next thing, which says carbon dioxide concentration in the atmosphere may be a limiting factor in photosynthesis. Describe how carbon dioxide reaches the photosynthetic cells in a leaf. So you have to describe how carbon dioxide reaches the photosynthetic cells in a leaf. So if we have our photosynthetic cells, we have our leaf, for example, here. Sorry, let me just. Yes, we have our leaf here. Okay, we have our leaf here. Yeah. So what describe how carbon dioxide reaches the photosynthetic cells in a leaf. We have to mention that it enters the leaf through stomata. That's the first thing. Okay, maybe you need this structure. Wait, let me just find for you the structure. Okay, maybe we needed this kind of structure so we can understand this concept really well. Okay, so let us now see what is this question all about. It enters the leaf through stomata. So we have stomata here, carbon dioxide enters here. Okay, by diffusion, as we know. Here there is no membrane, so it's simply diffusion. Substomata airspace, it goes to the airspace over here. So it reaches the substomata airspace, and then there are many airspace in spongy mesophyll. So it then goes to the spongy mesophyll airspaces and in spaces between palisade cells. So we have three regions for airspaces. Okay, we have substomatal, we have substomatal, we have between palisade cells. Okay, between palisade cells, we can just write it in between palisade cell and between spongy airspace in spongy mesophyll. Okay, so this is the one A, this is the B region, airspace is over here, and the other one is here. These are the spongy mesophylls. Okay, so hope that was clear. And then enters through cell wall, dissolves in moisture on cell walls. So again, it dissolves on moisture in cell walls, and then it enters through cell wall. It enters the cells through cell wall. Okay, so that's how it goes by. And I hope that answered our question, how carbon dioxide reaches the photosynthetic cell in a leaf. You should just show that you know the structure. So you can start with it enters through stomata, then it goes to the substomatal region, and then from there it passes to the to this region between spongy mesophyll, A species between spongy mesophyll, then A species between palisade cell, and then it dissolves in the moisture on cell walls, and then it enters the cell walls. Okay, so I hope that was clear. It's just a simple movement, but then it requires you to mention these details in order to get your 4 marks. So just imagine there are 4 marks for such an easy thing. You just have to remember this diagram. Hope that was clear, and I'll see you in the next video.